Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
Really like a man on fire in that first half. I got to say, his performance has come out of the blue and at the most opportune time for his team.
And Greg, on occasion, the smaller names show up when the stakes are at their highest, and that's certainly been the case with him.
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Brooks is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Parsons in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And Miami is shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Wade outside. Feeds the box. Back to Wade. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Parsons attacking. Passes it to Noah. Outside Butler. Butler missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bosh, the screen. Shot off the pick. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Chalmers has got 6 assists in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Gasol. 16 points for him. That's good. It's a close game here in Chicago. Chalmers against Brooks. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. Wade's got 10 points.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
A nice shot by Gasol.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in his own.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, confidence, real swagger out there.
And Gasol sends it back. Here's Butler. He has 5. The feed to Gasol, and he uses the glass in the layup. Gasol's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Wade. 10 points for him. Here's Bosh. Some solid defense from Gasol.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Brooks misses. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Second half of play. We're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Here's Bosh. That doesn't go either for Bosh. Chicago leading. The drive by Brooks misses off the right iron.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
gets the Heat with the ball. Wade dishes to Winslow. And it's Bosh at the elbow. To the middle, right side, and a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw, good, right side. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Good on the shot. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Chalmers passed the ball. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he knocks down the first one.
Check out the game for Bosh. 8 rebounds and 12 points.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Wade. He's got 10. To the wing on the left. And Chalmers kicks to Whiteside. Moves back up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Parsons got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks against Chalmers. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks. Brooks has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Stolen by Noah. Now Bellinelli. He's got 10. Parsons dishes to Butler. Tries from 10, and it's Chicago scoring the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking it down.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Different look for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers. Now here's Dragic. Here's Bosh. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bosh has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Dishes it to Parsons. Stolen by Bosh. Now here's Dragic. He feeds it to Stoudemire. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Parsons sets a screen for Butler. That is good. Butler's got 9.
He sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets it.
The screen. Gets fixed to Stoudemire. Noah with the block. Brooks, the pass to Bellinelli. Back to Brooks. Parsons sets a screen for Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. They call him running down on the shot clock. Brooks has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. Dragic with it. Box the screen. Stoudemire wide open. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 19 points for Stoudemire. Brooks dishes to Bellinelli. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Noah. The 17-footer. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one is on Stoudemire.
Looking at the game for Noah, he's got 8 points and a block.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Parsons. Iritic comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Barea subbed in for Brooks. So he can't get either to fall. The Heat trail by 4. Allen for the 3. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. Butler goes in. It's tipped. Outside Dragic. He dishes it to Winslow. Here's Stoudemire. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Miami, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole. And far too often, that's the case for this team.
And he sinks the second. And so here is Chicago. 3-point lead. Here's Barea. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barea's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now here's Stoudemire. He's got 20.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Baseline jumper. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 9 points for Ray Allen. The Bulls leading by 3. And here's Barea. He's got 8. Off on the layup.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
A nice shot by Winslow.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Iritic kicks to Barea. Noah with a screen on Dragic. Nice job coming off that screen. Barea's got 10.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Bosch kicks to Winslow. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Now here's Barea. Guarded closer. Tries from 10. Noah, the pass to Iritic. Chris Bosch with the rebound.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. The defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take that quite strong enough.
Now here's Bosch. He's got 14. The baseline jump. And he gets it to go. Bosch has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Chicago calls timeout. out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And all that time before dropping in. Gasol's got 11 in the second half. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Wade against Butler. Here's the pass to Stoudemire. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And it's now 22 points for Amar'e Stoudemire. Pass to Mirotic. He kicks it to Barea. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Oh, good from Gasol.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Richardson, no luck.
Well, I think he kind of alligator arm that short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Barea dishes to Butler. They set the pick. It's stolen by Dragic.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Now, here's Barea. 10 points for him. No one covering. 26 points for Pau Gasol.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Miami's won 1 of 4 on three-point shots here in the third. Here's Wade. He's got 10. Dragic with a wide. Oh, just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a monster. Shot to close out the third. They've taken the lead going into the final quarter.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Heat with the lead. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Haslam's out there with Richardson. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5 spot. Now here's Stoudemire. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Stoudemire's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Miami. Brooks kicks to Mirotic. Back to Brooks. From past the arc. Another three for Chicago.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back.
Dragic kicks to Stoudemire. A shot, and he sinks the layup. Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Brooks, the pass to Gasol. From 12 feet out, Miami grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dragic kicks to Stoudemire. He's feeling it. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Mirotic. It's up a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 9. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Wade against Butler. There's Dragic with the 3, and he gets the bucket.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, you come at Right back with my own triple.
Miami leading by 3. Wade outside. And here's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Paul Gasol.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. And Wade drops them both. Bulls trail by 5. Brooks gets to Parsons. Back to Brooks. Mirotic, a screen on Dragic to the inside. Mirotic's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Dragic dishes to Stoudemire. 6 to shoot. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
And when they've worked the ball into the post throughout this game, they have had success.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Now here's Brooks. Bulls moving the ball around. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. Looking to end the run. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut to just 5 on the basket for Mirotic.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
Now, here's Wade. It's Richardson on the wing. The offensive rebound. Stoudemire. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for 2.
The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, I've got to play without foul.
No good on that. Good on the second free throw. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Brooks against Dragic. The drive by Brooks. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Brooks with it. Wade picks him up. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Mirotic.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in the close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
They take out to Dragic. Has in a screen on Brooks. Dragic, good look. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The Heat leading by 4. Has him a screen. Dragic kicks to Stoudemire. Off the pick. Can't get it to go. Parsons with some nice D. Noah the screen. The dish to Butler. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Mirotic has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 8th assist in the game. Miami's on 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Dragic the pass away. It's Richardson on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Mirotic the screen. And Brooks. Here we go. Here's Noah. It's deflected, and they're able to recover.
Look at the night for Brooks. He has 9 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Bosch comes in for Udonis Haslem. Allen's checked in for Richardson. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now Wade. Outside, inside. Working on Noah.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for. That one is no good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Nobody near Parsons. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. The Heat have gone 4-10 here in the final period. The time to go cold. Wade gets the Whiteside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Out to Brooks to take the lead. Offensive rebound. Parsons outside for the 3. But they get it back. Miami's gone 2 of 5 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Chalmers dishes to Wade. Back to Chalmers. Kicks to Whiteside. Banked in off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brooks.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been
to the right side. And there's Chalmers for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Parsons. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Feeds to Bosch. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Chicago. And that one falls for Bosh. Bulls trail by 4. Down low, here's Butler. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And that's 11 points for Jimmy Butler.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Out to the right wing. The three from Chalmers. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Brooks outside. And Gasol gets it to go.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Pau Gasol with a strong contribution so far in this one.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Dragic is checked in for Miami. Here's Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to strike for 2. Noah, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Chicago has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Inside, up off the screen. And Gasol with the lay-in.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of assist.
Dragic gets to Allen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Well, they'll pass it to Brooks. Mirotic, a screen on Allen. 6 on the shot clock from deep. Brooks, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of goals. Unbelievable basket. I mean, I'm giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Bulls trail by 3. Brooks kicks to Parsons. Passes it to Gasol. And it's Chicago scoring again.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Wade.
2 minutes. 2.
Back to Dragic for the 3. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Into the Bulls, shooting fairly around the fourth, around 48%. Here's Brooks. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Brooks has got 14 points now in the second half.
Their interior has been inferior defensively.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in court.
guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. There's the feed to Butler. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And it's Butler missing. The Heat with the lead. Dragic gets to Allen. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 8th assist in the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Left to play in the final quarter. Right side Gasol from 12 feet out. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Dragic dishes the lead. Over in the corner, Allen. And it's off from 3-point range. Parsons with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Mirotic. They get it back. Count!
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
Now here's Wade. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Timeout. They're losing by 2. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Paul?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
And then intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. And hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
Brooks misses.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
You have to foul. You should have the right to foul someone big.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting into his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So it comes up empty. Missing both. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win tonight. A game where you certainly had some nice bench production. What does it take for this team to play at its best?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, you know, even the guys from the bench. You know, we need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody have to be focused, play hard, and especially in defense.
Playing hard is always a great starting point. Goran, congratulations. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage.